the problem is that the people that are making the policies really, I hate to say this, but they really don't know what they're doing with math education. I mean, again, just use New York as a context, in like my career, they've changed dramatically how they're teaching math. I mean, multiple times. They went from algebra,
Mhm.
geometry, trig. Then we did something called sequential one, sequential two, sequential three. Then we went math A, math B. Then we went back to algebra. They keep switching it up and they don't realize that the kids are the ones that are getting lost in the process.
And the teachers, by the way, who have to keep relearning all these different strategies to try to reach kids, it takes time to come down the learning curve when you're teaching a prep like that. It's not fair. I'm
Right,
sorry.
and no, and just it's so easy to prove that what we're doing is failing because all you have to do is just simply ask a student. You could pick a random student. You're saying that they have to understand how to think. You could ask a kid, "What is 75% of 200?" And they'll give you an answer like 300. Like, how can the number be larger? And like you said, these kids are brilliant. They know how to use the iPad when they're 2, but that's about as ridiculous an answer as they could give, but it's because they're only being taught to do steps and not understand the steps.
Right. It's all just to get an answer and not.
Right.
And I was working with the gifted school here in Central Florida, and it was funny because with that particular school my daughter was attending, in the gifted program, it's all how quick can I get it? 'Cause I want to impress my friends. So they would get answers quick, and I would say, "All right, explain your thinking, justify," and they're like, "Oh no, no," because they have never been challenged. And again, I had to get them out of. I'm glad you can get the answer. That's cool. I'm worried about your problem solving process. So when you come into my classroom, literally we're gonna have so many discussions, and at the end, what was the answer? All right, 35? Cool. We move on. But it was so much richness and arguments and discussions beforehand. The answer is just, all right, just afterthought. We got to answer. Let's keep rolling.
How much of this is rooted in developing mathematical literacy so students can actually articulate what it is that they want to express and and to demonstrate their understanding and to also understand what is being said to them? Like how much of that breaks down to just speaking the language of math?
So I'm an unorthodox educator in the sense I don't care about the language. I just want you to engage at first. I can build the language later.